Hi, sorry about that. Lighting's in here is a little weird today because I'm trying to do the art thing, and in order to do the art thing, I have to unplug the light that actually makes me look good. This light is fine. It's just a little bit funky, you know? We're doing some art today because I'm a little bit behind on my painting. Been doing the art sale stuff and streaming and all that, and just haven't gotten around to doing this painting as much. And then I ran out of paint, specifically the green, so I had to go and get some more green today. But let me go ahead and pull up the thing. Art stream. Video capture device, not that one. This one. There we go. All right. Let me see if this works. Hey, Luigi guy. Green isn't a creative color. I'm aware. I almost thought about switching to teal, and I'm like, you mean repaint the entire thing? Maybe not today, you know? If this ends up being like the other day, we might have to skip it. Oh yeah, lens cap. How are we doing? All right, we need to get this situated. I did watch the Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. I think I watched it on stream as well. I actually need to probably pull this up on OBS because I'm getting confused. Ultrasonic Aeron, thank you for the 6 months of support. Tilt it down just ever so slightly. Zoom in. We gotta make sure that it works. Doesn't look grainy or anything. I think we're good there. All right. Cool. There we go. So we are good to start then. Apologies for being a little bit far away from the canvas, but this is kind of how it has to be. So I've done all the bad days and the mediocre days on this. If you haven't seen this painting project, last year I kept a log of how every day was, and then used this as a way of representing those days. So the darker the color, the worse the day was. The lighter the color, the better the day was. So I've done all the, you know, middle, like, you know, the C days, if we're doing the American grading system. Here, I can actually have me over here in the corner a bit. So I've done all the C days, all the F minus days, all that kind of stuff. Now we just got to do like the B minus to like A plus days. And that shouldn't take too long. Remarkably, it's about half the canvas that are like better than average. So that's pretty good, right? If a 2-cam setup, yeah, I don't know if this is actually good or not, so just keep that in mind. But you know, there we are. I wish I could get you a palette cam, but that's kind of hard to pull off. So it has potential. Yeah. It's more interesting, I think. I would really rather have like a GoPro, but I'll have to get around to getting that, you know? Good thing I bought more white. Hey! Hi, how you doing? Get every last drop out of the paint, too, before using it. All right, let's do a couple easy ones. When that red light goes off, let me know. Are you prepared for the upcoming cold? Hopefully. How are the audio levels, especially when I turn away? I think I'd have to turn this down just ever so slightly. Yeah, I think we're good. We were just talking about that. I went and got groceries that Zelda ordered. My hope is that it's just not super cold. If you ordered a painting, I've got two in the background. You can actually see we packaged them. I just didn't get them out the door yet. I will get them out as soon as I can. But if the freeze happens and you've paid for it, you know that you're one of those two people. I apologize. It'll be there as soon as possible. Okay, I've got all the 5 pluses out of the way. Just leave Cyberpunk running on Psycho settings to keep your home warm. I could probably go find like an old laptop or something and just run Crysis on it. That would work, right? Alright. So now we got to do a little bit of 5 minus, or 4 minus. It's got to be a little bit brighter than that. So I need to go a little bit brighter. There we are. So here's a 4 minus. Whew. Coffee's hitting my system. It's supposed to get below freezing coming up here very soon. I think we'll be okay. A vacuum tube is called a radio lamp. That makes some sense. I don't know if there's much to look at the back of my head. A lot of cool people in chat? Yeah. XCOM was not good to me. Is that the 1 o'clock alarm? Jeez, man, time goes fast. I was playing the base game, I believe. That is like almost the same color as the color next to it. I need to go a little bit lighter. That looks a little better. This might be too light, actually, because it's going to be really hard to go from that to all of 4, then 5. Okay, a little bit darker then. Rev doing color by numbers, sorta. So I've wrote in 2023. I wrote down how what's with the A plus at the corner. Autofocus. But thank you. In 2023, I wrote down how my day went on a like scaling system, and so I wrote down whatever. Like these are A plus days. So the lighter the color, the better the day was. And then I'm transferring that into a painting. It's part of a triptych that I'm doing. These are the last 4 months of last year, which meant to do by the end of the year, but then I realized that would be literally impossible because this day, the last day of the year, I have no idea what that is until I have it. Right? So I'd say this is like this series, a triptych, not a triptych. Triptych is like a series of 3 images, usually in sequential order. Usually it's like a religious thing, but I'm obviously a heretic, so I don't care. Yeah, I would say this is like this series. Once it's all together, it'll be one piece. But this project, I would say, is one of the most personal things I've ever done. Because it's just like straight up like exactly how I'm feeling, you know, like these days, like I had the time of my life. I think that these 2 white days, I think, are the first time I sang to my wife, and the day afterwards. And then you've got all these dark days where, you know, just like I was not okay, like mentally at all. So yeah, it's a very personal piece for me. It's almost more of a graph than it is art. don't think I'll do this project again because it's a lot. Can you give the camera a kiss? Why not masking tape for extra crispy lines? It would just be tape. This would just be tape. Like, there'd be so much tape. That would be a good idea, though. It's drying a little lighter than I expected, so that's good. I wanted it to be a little bit lighter than the 3+. I could see how you'd think I was painting a creeper, especially with this, yeah. I mean, this is essentially just my journal entry, you know? For 4 months. Abstracted. How long have I been painting? I've been a painter for... I want to say like somewhere around like... It's got to be like 5 or 6 years. This is like not the most complicated piece. This does require like precision on color mixing, which is not one of my strong suits, and one thing that I'd really like to get better at, which is part of the reason I did this project, is you can't shy away from it, you know? I went to my, like, I got kicked out of UT. Here, let me pause this for a second. I got kicked out of UT for having too many credits. Which I think was just they didn't like that I was protesting them and such. And so I ended up going to another university in town called St. Edward's for art, because I had been going for psychology/social work, and I had too many credits. So I was trying to learn too much. And they didn't like that, I guess. I don't really understand the reasoning even to today. The official byline is that. I did protest, like, multiple things that they were doing, including, like, just being racist. You know, like the racist bake sale that was, like, I think, like, chocolate cookies cost less. And like vanilla cookies were, I don't know, it's something like that. Yeah, I know. Racist bake sale sounds like a bit of a thing. Why does that sound like a Tumblr story I read 10 years ago? I mean, it did happen like roughly 10 years ago. So if it happened in Texas, then maybe. But yeah, so, I mean, honestly, stuff like that is why we're leaving Texas. Have I done a lot of watercolors? I try to avoid them, actually. It's just not my aesthetic. Carcat, thank you for the 44 months of support. I like the really thick, deep colors over the kind of sheer colors. And, like, you can do that with watercolor, but it's not really its strength, you know? Anyway, I went to St. Ed's, and I had a bunch of very awesome teachers who taught me how to paint. Remember in middle school, we had a mock election for 2008. If you voted for Romney, you got a glazed donut. If you voted for Obama, you got a chocolate one. Yeah, it was like that. I don't really like the texture gel. I think that my paintings just have enough texture in themselves. But when I went to St. Ed's, they started teaching me how to paint, and like it just clicked. Like I was before that just like a you know, pen and paper kind of guy. And just seeing what color could do with painting turned me into a painter almost overnight. Like I completely shifted like subgenre. Have you ever tried doing abstract art by attaching and gluing objects to your canvas and painting over them? I did that actually. There's a piece called I'm Not Good with Words, But I Love You. And it's a whole bunch of newspapers, and if you look at it just right, you can see a face. Oh, it needs to be lighter. What am I doing? Wife posting painting based. How therapeutic has it been? It's I wouldn't say it's therapeutic at all. It's just something that needed to be done. Honesty is something that I really wanted to implement more in my work, and talking about my work is something that I really wanted to do more in 2023, and I feel like that's been good, but I wouldn't say that this is a therapeutic piece for me. It's just sort of like a physical representation of my life. Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I don't work in human product of any kind. That has been done before. Yeah, I've seen people who use like blood and stuff like that. I was gonna do this gallery show, but one of the guys that was in it ended up committing suicide, so we didn't end up doing it. But in that, I remember someone being concerned that I had gloves on, and they were like, that I had gloves on, and they're like, oh, please don't use blood. And it's like, oh, I don't. I just don't like paint on my hands. I've gotten over that. Have I played Layers of Fear? It's okay, but generally kind of awful. I remember, what was the name of the one where you were a detective? That one gave me intense nausea. I wonder how blood works as a material on canvas. It goes really dark. Observer, thank you. It goes on like real light and then it gets really dark. I'm fairly certain I own Layers of Fear, but I don't think I've ever streamed it. Yeah, it just ends up being brown. Which is not, and it's not a good brown either. Have I tried common paint? No. There's actually a lot of 4s in here. That's nice. Shadows of Doubt, I believe is the name of the one you're talking about. Poseidon. Okay, not gonna lie. You could do some really interesting stuff with cum as a painting media. What's the plan for the X's? I don't know yet. I haven't gotten there. You could do like ultraviolet light on the canvas. You know, like they do with the Hotel Hell thing, where they break out the black light and then you can see all this stuff. You could also use something that's not cum. As that there are other things that are ultraviolet. Or, you know, show up in ultraviolet light. You can even just say it's cum and then just not use cum. I don't really like the shock kind of thing. If I'm gonna do shock, I would really... Art brain moments. Gee, unconventional working material would be cool for my artwork. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of where my brain's at there. I don't think it's actually a good idea, but... Also, yesterday I promised that I'd stream on Sunday. I just realized that we may be frozen in and not be able to stream. So, I take it back. That may not be possible. I still haven't figured out what color I'm going to use on... Yeah, I don't like oils just because they take too long to dry. I remember who Duchamp was, yeah. Toilet guy. The fountain. I've noticed that usually, like, similar days all go in the row. 5s are good. So the lighter the color, the better the day was. The darker the color, the less I want to be alive. Could be an emotional thing, could be I was sick or just not feeling good, or maybe just like hungover or whatever. It's a mood tracker, exactly. Oh, the caffeine's kicking in. I feel shaky. You wearing clothes you mind getting paint on? I think it's fine. Do you know of many other physical media art streamers? I don't know really many streamers at all, I'll be honest with you, my dude. I just kind of wear whatever I'm gonna wear. I mean, Bob Ross, yeah. Add a little water to get that buttery consistency going again. You know. How do we know that Rev is alive? Hi. With the delay on Twitch, you have a couple of minutes or a couple seconds of delay, depending on where you're at and what you've chosen. So you know approximately if I'm alive or not. If someone comes in here right now, shoots me and kills me and I die instantly, then yeah, you'd have a couple seconds. Oh, that's really good news, Finn. Speaking of writing, that writing contest is going on. If you want to submit a story, ! story in chat will get you the submission page. I believe that's all the 4 pluses. Hey, it's Clown Pubes. How you doing, man? It does look like a creeper, doesn't it? I think it's really interesting to see, like, clusters, you know? Like, right here, what happened this week, you know? But then you have, like, clusters where it'll go, like, this. That's interesting to me. Yeah, it's almost done. Each block represents 1 day, yes. Excluding the X's. Those don't represent anything. This just wasn't divisible by 122. There was a very, there was like a lunatic version of this where I was gonna do, like, morning, afternoon, and night. That was a bad idea, and I'm glad I didn't do it. When I went to get paint, I picked up a, that'd be interesting on a smaller scale, like 1 to 2 weeks, yes. Lunatic version, I have stopped keeping track of my days, so I don't actually know more recently how, you know, this would look. It only goes up to 5+. What brand of acrylic do I use? Mostly Liquitex. I'm using a lot of Liquitex Basics for this, which is the cheapo stuff, because Joanne Fabrics just did not have any not basics. They didn't have the heavy body. I prefer the heavy body stuff. Have I tried using clown pubes in art? I have not. Mostly because that question's absolutely insane. Have I tried caramelizing piss? No. Like I said, I don't use body fluids. Have you tried screaming into your paints for more emotion? I have not, no. I'm really glad I picked up new brushes. This is so much easier. Just gotta make sure to clean them real good once we're done here. Okay, I need to come up with a solution for the corners. So the corners need to be a color that's not black, red, white. Basically any of the colors in here plus red and teal. What color should I make these X's in the corner? Like green. Alright, I've got a fucked up color wheel. Green. This is actually like super fucked. I need to throw this away. Yeah, this actually got damaged in the, that's mold. Great. I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick. Not including these colors. Not red, teal, or any of these colors. I'll be right back. I'm back. And I left a recording, didn't I? Oh well. That's part of the process. It doesn't need to be a rainbow, no. What about cyan? Just gray. Huh. That's not a bad choice. Yeah, why not just gray? Hey, maybe replicant. Gray would be nice. Yeah, let's do gray. A version with Town of Nowhere colors would be nice. Yeah, I should probably do some more stuff with that, but... Where did the white paint go? See it. Yes, I didn't have to get up. Nice. I turned off the camera for a second because I'm getting stuff together, so I might as well not waste the battery. Oh. Huh. Okay. Sure. Okay. I believe I have my color mix, so I can turn it back on. Thanks, Dan. All right, so now I just need to do the borders and clean up the inside. I think I'm going to clean up the inside first to allow the gray to dry, and then we can go from there. So I'm just going to do the whole process essentially again where needed. So let's do the threes, all the just straight up green bits, which is right here. I think it's okay if the lines are a little bit scattered. What if you kept the messy edges on the darker ones? I think the messy edges are fine to some degree. Life's a little imperfect, so if it's a little imperfect, that's okay too. In just a bit, we'll switch once I'm done with this. What kind of canvases do you think could withstand paintball shots? So first off, paintball paint is not... It stains more than it actually, like, stays. So I wouldn't use that, but I would use probably, like, a harder substrate, like a wood board or something for that. I would suggest, like, buying some paintballs and popping them, like, with a needle on a canvas just to see what I mean by that. Because paintball guns can be expensive, so, you know, just try that first and see how it goes. Would reinforcing the canvas with board or metal plate? That might work. I don't know. I haven't tried that. It's looking a little bit cleaner already. I see you're also doing some pixel art. I guess I am. Trying to get the most egregious ones. I mean, it's just fabric, so anything that would work if you did it to a shirt, for example, would work. I think it could bleed over to the other side, but does that matter to you? Like, most people don't look at the back of canvases. It's not like the interesting bit. Though when I was packaging one of the paintings that's part of my art sale, I had to flip it over because, you know, that's what you do. And noticed that there was another painting. You could see the original painting that I painted over under it. And that's like, that's cool. Oh, I guess you could shoot it and then have it go through that away. But I mean, why wouldn't you just shoot it with... Also, again, paintball paint isn't really paint. It's actually a gelatin. It's closer to, like, Jello than it is to paint. Which makes it not kosher or okay for Muslims. Hey, what's your damage? Hi, how are you doing? No. My name is James, actually, but thank you. No, that's okay. Don't call me ever again. I'm absolutely not. But, thank you for calling. Please don't do it again. You have a great day. Thank you. Alright, you too. Bye. Hey, Toefoundor. Thank you for the 67 months of support. So yeah, I guess if you're like Muslim, you pretty much can't play paintball unless if you know that everyone else is using like... Have you ever considered painting your face green for stream? No. Anyone see any big gaps where I've got like a dot or something? It looks like here? Yeah, there's a couple. When are you doing a dad cosplay? What is a dad cosplay? Oh, who is that? Sausage Coffee, thank you for the 2 months of support. The top row looks a little bit off. Oh, Dad Dragon. And then that needs to be fixed. We can do that in just a sec. What's the plan with this one? I mean, that's pretty much it. We're pretty much done. I just need to clean up the last little bits. The line for this ends here. So we need to go up to that mark. Even darker. Are those two fully white days on the left side? Yes, yes. Those are actually good days in this mix. I deal with all of this crap to be able to have that. What happened on those days? Those were the 2 days. That's the first day that I posted me singing to my boy, and coincidentally, also the first day that I sang to my wife. And then the immediate day afterwards, where like people were just really kind to me those days, and singing's very important to me. So it's just like, oh, I'm actually okay. Like people actually like my singing voice. Boy singing is on Twitter, yeah. I'm sorry you had so many poor days, man. You are reading this right. Yeah, no, I mean, it's just, like I said, it's life, man. I mean, like, I have chronic depression, so this is like a triptych of what chronic depression is, you know? Also, sorry, it's the same song on repeat. Yeah, this is like the C day, like a 3 out of 5. I don't think I'll keep it up. I haven't been keeping it up so far this year. I would say I don't think I've had a day over 3+ this year. So I haven't had better than like a C+ day this year. I would say I had a lot of okay days, yeah. It's really easy to look at this and just see the bad bits. You know? It depends on what you focus on, which is interesting as well. That's rough, Fido. I'm sorry to hear that. It's kind of, I don't know. That's the scariest thing to me, Matt. Okay, I just want to fix that one square and then I think I'm good. Battery, we're actually good for about another 30 minutes, so I think I can finish this without having to switch them out. We're gonna have to hustle a little bit. Thank you for the heads up, though. I hope it's closer to decades for you. Okay, so now we're gonna do the border, which is just gonna be black. It's honestly just an aesthetic choice, but then I realized it has a bit of a symbolic choice as well, so. Yeah, I would say that most of chat is... I agree with that sentiment, that chat is, like, punk adjacent. So, being shitposty and being mad and being supportive are all kind of in our wheel wells. The YouTube title has puzzly? Oh, okay, hold up. I'm pretty sure I'm spelling Triptych wrong. There we go. Oh, hey, it's Hoots. How you doing, man? Trying to be productive on a Friday and failing? I feel it. We're probably not going to be able to finish this on stream just because this has to dry and then we can rotate. The black border really makes it pop, I think. Yeah, I mean, I think you're right, Aggie Wag. Always happy to see you doing art. Yeah. I wouldn't call this art therapy, but it's something adjacent to it. The idea behind this one is that I rate it every day on a scale of 1 to 5 with, like, essentially just treat it like the US grading system. And the F- days where I was just, like, not safe with myself are the, you know, black, and then, like, good days are the white, and then, yeah. So it's a way of showing my mental health the past 4 months, roughly. I did 2 other ones that are with the other 4-month series. I guess other 8 months? Yeah, it definitely needs the explanation. I would say a good deal of this painting is the explanation. After that, it goes from being like a close-up of a creeper's dick to, like, what are the gray corners? There are only 122 days in the last 4 months of the year, and it's 130 squares, so I had to cut out 8. So basically nothing. I needed to have them for the sake of having the squares be evenly sized. Creeper Dick sounds like an awesome painting to you? I mean, I guess. Yeah, it's all a little bit wet still. Did I just run out of power? God damn it. Your hole is out. Whoop. Alright. Well, I guess that's where we're done anyway, because we need to just finish the top and bottom. And honestly, just letting this dry for a bit is probably... You did warn me, and I was like, it'll be okay, I don't care, it'll be fine. You know? Because... I got into the fortunate part is I'm at the part of the painting where all I gotta do is the edge, and then draw the, or write my signature. So, like, it doesn't really matter. Because the rest of this is, I'm just gonna put black around the edge, and you can just wait until it comes out on Arcade on Sunday. So let me just spend a moment to clean up my brushes. Since we're doing that, let me just go and switch it to this. Someone in YouTube chat who keeps talking in Dutch. Puzzle agent? It shouldn't say puzzle agent anymore. Time out this person that's not speaking English. I'm sorry, yeah, like, please speak English in my chat. I don't know if you're saying things that you shouldn't be saying. Where did I put the link? Ah, there it is. The title is correct? Okay. It may not have updated for people who are there. Painting looks good today? Well, thank you. But since we're kind of done with that, say something when you see this in seemingly random phrases. Okay. Well, there you are. All right. Your hair looks nice today. Thank you. Let me go ahead and get everything set up for something else. It seems to be just gibberish and... Okay. Kucken in the... Or duckin' in the guckin' or whatever is like a common, like... Dutch isn't a real language. Look at the shitpost. Ah, that's what that metal plate is. Wonder where this came from. There we are. Did I ever find the tape? I did. Yes. All right, there we go. Now we got a little bit more light in here. Okay. Let's do something chill. What do you guys feel like watching? Because painting is done for now, I think. Should probably go back over the white. Looking at bits of that here. Oh, the camera's gonna get stuck. Well. Yeah, a lot of English is somewhat genetically related to some other language. We have a lot of loan words that we bastardized over time. Alright, so let's see what I've been doing recently. Not really feeling Pokemon, because that would be a new thing. We could finish Puzzle Agent, Signal Sim, or RoboQuest. Okay. Yeah, I watched the brushes. I need to get in there with soap, but... Let me turn off the music for a sec. Right. So options are Puzzle Agent, Battle Bit, Disco, I guess, Hard Space, Baldur's Gate, Against the Storm, American Truck Sim, Contraband. I think they mean Voices of the Void, yeah. Have you played Cobalt Core? I don't know what Cobalt Core is, so I don't think so. Truck. It's FTL Slay the Spire. Isn't FTL Slay the Spire? Trucking or puzzles? Seeing a lot of truck and puzzle, and then there's some hard space as well. An FTL deck builder, I see. Poll? I think we go for a poll. Yeah, I just want to see what the option should be. Trucking or hard space? Okay, I'm gonna make a poll. And then people on YouTube, I'm just gonna like ask you in like formally what you guys want, and we'll go from there. So what stream? I don't really feel like disco. There's a lot of games that I play. Like, okay, so there's like Triptych, right? What are you? A genetically engineered super soldier that shoot gun and you know the answers. Darktide, you're a guy who got released from prison and now have to like fight for the Imperium. Baldur's Gate, you're heroes on an adventure. Disco Elysium, you're the human equivalent of a dog that's been peed on. Like a dog that definitely has something going on with it. Like something very wrong with it. Like it's like so pathetic it's almost endearing. And just that's not really the like energy I want right now. Hard space ship breaker. Baldur's Gate 3, obviously. Trucking. What did I forget? Anything? Disco is more when you have a thinky brain. I think you have to be like, I don't know, I find it intensely depressing and a bit monotonous. I'm having a bit of a hard time getting into it. I'll be real with you. Have you played Granny? Yes. Like Disco Elysium, I think, is one of the few games that I've played where you're not the hero. You're very much not the hero. Like, you're an abject failure of a human being. And it doesn't sound like that ever remedies itself. Okay, I think I got all of them. Are you a hero in Darktide? Man, that's a complicated question. You're killing zombies to make it safer for civilians, but the civilians happen to be civilians in support of a fascist government. So, like, contraband. Is anyone a hero on Warhammer? Hero on Blackheart's pretty fucking close. He said that the Imperium was dumb. Okay, YouTube people, I'm gonna put a line in chat. Actually, I'll go back to both of you. There we go. Okay, so people in YouTube chat, let me know what game you would want, since, like, you know, you can't vote on this poll. Are Salamanders heroes? They're still fighting for the Imperium. The civilians who help aren't necessarily in support of the Imperium. Yeah, that's why it's like a very hard space, combined with just chatting sounds the fairest. Okay. I kind of forgot to put just chatting on here. Coming up with stuff to talk about for just chatting can be rough sometimes. Banana simulator, orthogonal, stay in your lane. Trucking. Okay, so I see like 2 hard spaces and 1 trucking. All right, now let's see what this says. So if we add 2 votes to hard space, it still doesn't win. We end up winning with trucking. Yeah, all right. Wait, did Baldur's Gate lose to contraband? It did. Wow, okay. Well, trucking won, so you're all right. All right, so people on YouTube, give me half a second, and then we're gonna turn off the switch and then turn it back on. I know, Jaspers. What did you want? Riley. Return to Trump. Trunk. American Truck Sim. Actually, hold on. Update. Okay, yeah, people on YouTube, let me know when you hear this. And then we can switch things over. Trucking or screaming at driver simulators? I'm not sure if the new screen region would actually work. Trucking streams feel weirdly nostalgic. Yeah. I agree. All right, YouTube people, I'll be right back. Okay.